watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh there with the hands, thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can, got it on smash, put on the gas, I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
I got him.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is third and 2. Here's Wilson, and he connects with Ertz. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
54, right there, 54, Mike. You don't want
Throwing on second and 3. Wilson setting up the screen for Cook. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
380. 54. Who that? Hey.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Zach Ertz, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And the QB rating right now sky high, 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Like 80. 59. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. Now it's Roethlisberger. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Okay, Brady, I see you.
For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down.
Bring it.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Alert. Hey, Haywood.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Ben on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch the slit.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler, Eric Weddle. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Pick 6, baby. Let's get this.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football. And he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Right there. 54, right there.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Easy.
On first down, it's Elliott. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, Charlie.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger drops it underneath Elliott. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
3rd and 2, now Roethlisberger. It's caught, Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. muster a yard here to the 38.
Here we go, here we go.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike spot 9.
Now it's Roethlisberger. That's caught by Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is Elliott. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
I'm coming after you. Tay, orbit.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. This is caught by Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw is Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now, Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pump it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Hey, Delta.
Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. There, the defense won the battle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's just me and you.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And some room to roam now. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Check 53's Mike. Hey.
On first down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Shane Ray. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check pass. 59's Mike. Check. Go. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Watch out.
Here's Roethlisberger. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Roethlisberger now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Let's go heavy. Hey, let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And able to find Conley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Mike, check. Hey, wahoo!
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
59. Mike to 59. Hey, pick your game up.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That one complete to Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
180. Come to my world.
That's good.
We want.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
You don't want no problem from me.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Hey, box drop. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Tight down.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a second and long.
It's second down.
380. 53. Mike. Run it. Kill.
A toss to Cook. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
I know you feel
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And it's third down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Crash. 14. Run it. Slam. 2-6. Let's go.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he finds Cook. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a first and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Setting up the screen for Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
53, Mike. Gun. Ricky. 12. 22, Jet, Baba. 53's the 22. 3, Jet.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, 0. 14.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A throw over the middle taken in. 7 yards there and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Cook. And an alley to run. He's got the first down inside the 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. The extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Falcons take over.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situations. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24 yards. That's another Falcons.
Black 20. 77, 77. Watch tight end, tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. Black, watch out.
Roethlisberger to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
My sons, haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit.